All right, what's up, everybody? I am in the House of Blues in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, about to play with Elijah and the boys. There's Brandon. There's Elijah. There's Chris over there. And this room is super sick. But I want to take you guys through my rig for this tour. So, as always, using the Quad Cortex. And this thing's pretty intricate and a lot more intricate than I've ran it in the past. So, my main rhythm tone, if you will, is the EVH EL34 red channel with a tube screamer in front of it. And then the cab that I'm using, apparently I'm using an EVH straight cab 4x12. Elijah and the team built this before we left, got some EQ and a noise gate. So that's like my main tone that I'm using. But then down here, I've got like a clean tone for a song called Harder to Lie, where I'm using the Freeman clean channel. And then down here, I'm using the red channel for when we do drop G stuff. So this is just a little bit different in terms of dialing it in. It's not as much gain, or actually I'm not even sure the gain's a little bit different because the pickups are, my Jazzmaster are way different than the EMG in my Jim Root. So we just have different gains and stuff like that. And if you swipe up, I've got a drop C patch, a drop B patch for the first song. So long story short, man, just a lot of intricate parts moving, all connected and ran by MIDI. And as you can see, completely dry stage, no cabs on here, so this is all going through front of house in our ears. And yeah, very streamlined. So then from there, what I have to do every night is I have to tune the packs for our rig. So like I tune these packs and I sync them to our in-ear packs down here, our in-ear transmitters. And then here, they're going over hate comments on my Instagram in the background. I'm cracking up. Here's my wireless that I've used ever since the Monuments tour with FTFD. It's never done me wrong at all, so I use that all the time. I just sync it up every single night. It's red right now because my pack's off. But that's my wireless unit, and yeah, that allows me to dance and have a good time on stage.
Makes me embarrassed to be a fan of this YouTube channel. Never heard this band and not interested in seeing this. The vanity and narcissism is pretty next level. Looks like they're trying to attract teenage girls. Hey, Redbeard 88. Redbeard period 88. Six that you can. Yep. I'll tell you what. Redbeard.88. If you see this on YouTube, I will put you personally on the list. And when you get here, what you said there, you can say directly to my face. Please, just say it. I want you to so bad. Please.
We love it.
Please.
We love it.
Confrontation is my favorite.
Come here.
Please.
All right.
Paul is training for his fight with Redbeard.88.
Yeah.
And Brandon is
I'm training.
using that tonight.
It's my fight with Redbeard.
Oh, okay. So this is a line.
.88.
It's like
Jake Paul.
with the So anyway, back to the rig. So we got some guitars down here. So here's my Squire baritone Jazzmaster. This is in drop G, and this thing has been all over the channel, all over my whole journey. You guys have seen that a million times. Here's my Jim Root Jazzmaster that has also been everywhere that you guys have seen. And then Brandon is using. Are you using that tonight?
I use both. I use all three.
Oh, okay. So this is Elijah's Tele ESP. Looks like
This is what everything was recorded on.
with the actual Elijah stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
sick. So this looks very much like the Jim Root 04 style Showmaster.
And then I've got my ESP XJ1 HT.
And this is new, right?
Yeah, this model's only a couple months old. It's got the block inlays, the single pickup, the Flint's Fishman, just a volume knob, no tone knob, kind of like a Jim Root would.
Mm-hmm.
The reverse headstock, locking tuners, that roasted maple in the back, it's gorgeous.
And then what's the other weapon you've got?
Oh, the other wrist stick?
Yeah.
This is a beautiful Explorer style Solar with Seymour Duncan pickups, double humbuckers, classic tuned tone volume. The switch here, classic headstock. This one's tuned down to drop G. It's got the Les Paul style bridge, which is Xander's favorite.
Yeah, dude.
And then he's done some Wes Borland stuff to the back here
Yeah.
and here.
And then I just want to give a shout out to Fairfield. Let me turn it upside down. erase it up. Fairfield Guitar Company. Thank you so much for the straps. Love them so much.
They're very sick and they feel pretty good as opposed to my nylon rubbing a nice little line into my my neck.
Right on, dude.
Yeah. Okay, so we're running the same thing that Xander has, which is a quad Cortex here. I have 2 lines, so essentially I have 2 rigs set up here. So this bottom line is for all of our drop stuff. It's a separate amp, separate cab, all that good stuff. And then up on this top side is all the stuff for like the, I guess, standard, but we're playing in drop C. We've got a pitch shifter, a gate, another gate, an overdrive, an amp, a cab,
What the hell's that thing?
that thing is
Is that the IR?
yeah.
Okay,
That's the IR.
But you're not using that.
No, it's always off. And then this is my equalizer.
So the IR was used on the previous tour, but then this
It
one we decided not
was.
to use it. Okay.
And for those that don't know, an IR is just essentially a computerized cab.
Yeah. And then what's this guy? I don't even know. Is it a?
So that is a volume and wah that I used on a previous gig that isn't plugged in right now.
No.
It's just there and hard to come off because it's Velcro into it.
It looks cool.
And right now it's just holding my MIDI cable together.
Sweet.
So that when we pull off stage, I can just get it real quick.
And then that's your.
This is my wireless. This is the Shure G something or rather. It's old as shit, but it's a workhorse, man. I've never had a problem with it.
Sweet. Thanks, bro. And then one final thing we could go over is the iPad that runs our ears. So if you click on any of these numbers, notice how the name will change. So Elijah's mix is as such. 1 and 2 is him. 3 and 4 is Chris. And then 5 and 6 is myself. So this is how I have my mix. So basically a lot of snare, decent amount of kick, and then me all the way up. Because, I don't know, I like to hear myself. And then here's all the other stuff. I got Elijah really high as well. Click pretty high. And then Brandon back up vocals. And Brandon turned down a smidge just so I can, have him as a point of reference. But I'm very high up in my own ears, obviously, right? And that's it, everybody. That's my rig for the Elijah tour. Excited to play. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Should be a fun show here at the House of Blues in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.